Hello there guys, it's the Xeno Hunter 83 here, and today we're going to be checking out my alien themed ship build. Okay, so I have already done a video of this a few months back. Basically that was more of a teaser trailer. Originally this ship was built as a set for a Minecraft movie. I've not managed to do that as of yet, so because I've not done that I thought let's go back and revisit it and take a proper tour. Have a look at what's really going on. Okay, so on that note, let's take a look. Yeah, so this took 2 weeks to build using the Mass Effect texture pack. We're just going to have a quick look at some screenshots now, just to give you an idea of how I started the build off. Obviously I blocked up to around 200 blocks, built a corridor section, then started to mark out the interior. Once I'd got a rough interior marked out, I then started to encase it with the exterior detail. Now, if I was going to start this build off again, I'd do the interior fully before even worrying about the exterior. The reason being is because initially I wanted to put a lot more redstone into it. I wanted to have the doors for each section opening and closing into the floor and ceiling and stuff like that. When it came to it, I just physically didn't have the space. I used every single bit of space that was left inside. Now, when I get people coming on for a tour in that, they're actually quite amazed on how big the ship is inside. It doesn't look like much from the outside, but believe me, when you're walking around it, it's it's pretty mazy like. Obviously, we're going to have a look at that in a minute, but we'll just deal with the exterior first. Now obviously, as I say, this is an alien themed build. If you've not seen the film Alien, then you probably won't even have a clue what I'm going on about, but obviously Alien was a film from the late 70s, so this effectively is like a retro sci-fi build. It's not supposed to be the build off the actual Alien movie, it's supposed to be a ship of the same fleet. Basically the idea behind the story for the movie that I was going to do was this was going to be the ship that actually went looking for the ship off the first Alien film. So it's, as I say, it's not supposed to be the ship off the film, it's supposed to be a ship of that fleet. Now the ship off the film Alien was a cargo tug. Basically had a massive refinery strapped onto the back of it that was probably about 10 times the size of the actual vessel that the humans were in. Now this ship is supposed to obviously have similar capabilities to that. That's why there's a massive ring on the top. That's where the actual refinery would attach to. And then if the ship needed to land on another planet or anything like that, it would just detach from the refinery, leave that behind and obviously do what it needed to do, and then link back up with it and attach to it. Yeah, so that's why we've got that detail work there. Obviously, like with all of my builds, I've tried not to go too overboard, with using different blocks and stuff, so I think we've just got the cobblestone steps. Obviously, as you can see there, we've got loads of little tanks that would hold the gases, obviously your liquid O2 and the other gases that the ship would need to operate. Just little details, Yeah, so I'll always try and put detail into a build by shaping blocks first before resorting to using other block types. As you can see, it's mainly cobblestone, this ship, and I've just done as many different patterns and stuff as I can. But we're going to have a quick look now at the thrusters. Now these were a right pain in the backside. It's probably the hardest bit of the build for me to do. Sounds a bit crazy, but it's just try to come up with a thruster that I was actually happy with. Obviously, as we can see there, a few different goes at it first before I actually got the one that I was happy with. It was actually a friend who helped me with this. he didn't come on and build, he just sent me some screenshots of his own ideas, and I kind of like took his ideas and my ideas and put them together, and that's what we came up with. Obviously you can see different exhaust fumes there that I tried to do. In the end, obviously settled with the blue and the white glass. By the way, that was Jam607 who helped me out there. He has got a YouTube channel. He's a really good Minecraft builder. He doesn't actually play Minecraft as much as he used to now, so but yeah, by all means check out his channel. Yeah, so obviously we just went with the blue and the white glass, and we've got glowstone behind that, and it just kind of gives it that effect, you know. Looks like there's you know, a bit of a jet kind of exhaust coming out there. But yeah, so I think that's kind of it now for the exterior. We'll go and have a quick look at the interior now. Obviously I know this video is going on a bit, but kind of just wanted to show you, like, you know, like the process that I go through to like pull these sorts of builds off, because you know, anybody can do this. They've just got to spend the time, you know, just spend a bit of time and actually, you know, take the time to think about what it is that you want to build and what it is that you want to achieve, you know, and just try out different blocks, different shapes, and you know, that's all I did for this build. I mean, the front there looks a bit funny, but at the end of the day, it's, you know, it's Minecraft, guys, you know. We're building with blocks here, so it's hard, but yeah, I mean, this is like probably one of my favourite builds out of all the builds that I've done. It's probably my favourite. But yeah, let's go and have a look at the inside now. So we're just going to go to the airlock. There is actually 2 airlocks, there's one either side. Oh, we've got the door open already, waiting for us. Oh no, we haven't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, this is one of the things that you never got to see in the teaser trailer, is that the ship actually lights up as you walk around it. So obviously we've got a couple of spacesuits there. As you can see, it's lighting up. Okay, so first off we've got a little dropship bay. So we've actually got a ship within a ship. That's actually got its own little interior as well. Obviously there's only like 1 block space, so it's nothing mega, but yeah, I just thought it'd be pretty cool to have a ship within the ship. In the video that I'm hoping to make like this, you'll see this ship actually come out, leave the other ship and fly off. I've just not got around to doing the film because I've had like a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, and also it's hard to get like the 7 people that I need. Like, there's loads of people who've said that they'll be in this movie, but like, you know, try to get them all to be available at the same time is you know, it's a nightmare. So yeah, we've got a little cargo area here. Obviously all the floor lights up as well, like the rest of the ship. As you can see, we've got like that's just wet sponge, that, guys. It's just another little detail. I mean, that's what I try to do. I try to cram as much like character into my builds as possible, you know. They're just little effects that just make it, you know. Like, this is supposed to be like the second deck, which like in the actual Alien film, like the ship in that, like the C deck, which is actually the 3rd deck in the Alien film, but the 3rd deck's like a mess. It's, you know, it's not like the main deck of the vessel. Like, it's you know, it's in need of a lot of maintenance and that, and the company that actually owns the ship are too tight to spend the money on, you know, like fixing the ship properly. So yeah, so we've just got another like cargo area here. Obviously all redstone ore that's lighting up the floor as we walk along. just a really good effect. Just it makes it look like these energy saving lights, like obviously the lights go out as well after a while, so obviously we're in engineering now. So you've got all of the engines that are powering those thrusters. A lot of pictures, or painting should I say, a lot of paintings used in this bit. Just lighting it all up. It's just a shame that we can't upload maps, because I think this would be a really cool, like, Hunger Games map, you know, like a deathmatch arena. It's definitely big enough. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we've got vents as well that go all the way around the ship. See little sections just leading off. They don't actually go to anywhere, so they're like dead ends, but these basically surround whole vessel. You actually walk right round the ship just through the vents. Obviously we've not got the lighting that we've got around the rest of the ship, because it's supposed to be dark and, you know, a bit claustrophobic in the vents. Just carries on exactly the same. Obviously leads into that side of engineering. And then if we go through this door here, it just leads us straight out into one of the cargo areas. Gives you, like, you know, multiple ways of going around the ship. So we're going to go on to the main deck now. Now obviously the main deck looks a lot nicer than the, you know, the second deck, because this is where the humans would spend most of the time. Like, obviously we've just used sea lanterns there to light up the area when the normal lights, when the redstone lights aren't active. This is the Medi Bay. We've got like a little medical table and obviously some equipment there, and like that'd be the auto dock there if you've ever seen the film. I don't want to kind of go into saying too much about the film, because maybe you'll go and watch it after seeing this. Then we've got the crew quarters. Like, this is where obviously they'd sleep. A few lockers and that. Not too much detail in that room. The toilet, like shower area. Just obviously some hooks and picture frames, and this is one of my favourite areas that we're going to now. These are the cryo chambers. So this is where the crew would sleep when they're travelling long distances, obviously to keep them alive and that. And what I like about these is that the redstone, so the glass panes actually lift up, which we're going to see in a minute. Excuse me. Flick the switch and you can get in them. It does look pretty cool when somebody's in it and you can see them, like. Obviously just redstone, sticky pistons and glass for that. as I was saying before about the redstone doors, like obviously we've got redstone doors, they just open, like one opens one way, the other opens the other, going into the wall. I would have liked to have done it so they were activated by pressure plates, but obviously, as I say, I just couldn't fit it in, like there just wasn't the space. Obviously that was the kitchen, another sleeping area, because obviously there was 8 capsules there, so it's the storage lockers. This is like the science lab. Bit of hydroponics going on there. What I do like about this is I've just basically concealed brewing stands underneath that like grill carpet, and you can see like little bubbles coming through, like as if the creatures that are in there are in like little stasis tanks. Yeah, so we're just going to take a quick walk down one of the corridors. This just loops around the whole ship. Doesn't really lead to anywhere. There is actually a little vent system that goes above the ship, which is just there. There's not much there, to be honest, so I'm not even going to bother showing that. It's just kind of similar to the vents that we already saw. Obviously we're back going past medical now. It's quite a cool effect that's going on there with the top bit of lighting. You can't actually do that in Minecraft anymore since the last update. They've made it so light doesn't go through the steps and half slabs anymore, so a bit of a shame really that they've done that, but at least they're still updating the game. So yeah, so we're just getting this area lit up fully now so you can see exactly what's going on in here. Yeah, so I mean this is the mess area. This is like the main area that the crew would like eat the meals and chill out and that, and obviously there's four entrances all leading off to different areas of the ship. A few little storage areas in each of those like cubby holes. And then we're going to go and have a look at the bridge now. So this area that we're in now is the actual first bit of the ship that I built, that we saw at the beginning in the screenshots. It's the only part of the ship that's actually got like portholes and, you know, like viewing windows and that. Obviously I've just used the mine carts there, so you can obviously sit in the seats, pretend that you're flying the ship. Not that I do that, of course, obviously way too busy building. But anyway guys, yeah, I mean that's kind of the full tour now, where we've kind of seen everything. There is a little computer room under the stairs, but yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope it's given you some inspiration and some insight into like how I go about doing my builds. I am going to try and do a lot more videos more frequently. As I say, I've just had a lot going on, but yeah, thanks a lot for watching. If you do enjoy the video, please make sure to give me a like, drop me a comment, and until next time guys, peace.